This is what our state looked like 2 years ago. Today, drought everywhere. The most severe, this darker red area just down here in southeastern Colorado. But today, that's gone. In fact, according to the U.S. Drought Monitor, there are only a few slivers of slight drought in the southwest corner here. You can barely see it, and up in here in the northwest part of the state. But as Storm Station 7's Kirsten Horne tells us, farmers aren't taking this blank map for granted.
Well, we are nearly drought-free across the state of Colorado, and this is the first time in almost 2 decades that we've seen these types of saturated conditions, which allows for things like wheat to be ready for harvest. It was southeast Colorado that saw improvements back in May, where they went from extreme drought to abnormally dry conditions, according to the Drought Monitor Index. We are now finally starting to see the ripple effects move into the western slope. Continued rainfall from the past couple of weeks has now put only 2% of the western slope under what is called abnormally dry conditions, and this is an improvement from 3 months ago, where 75% of the state was in drought. Local farmers have perhaps felt the effects more so than many of us.
It's very disheartening when you see that, because you put a lot of work, you put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into everything you do. And these farmers really care about what they do, about how they do it. You know, they want to do the right thing for the land. But when you have rains like this, when you see rains come in and you see your crop going, and you are able to actually produce something, you're able to build back your herd, you're able to produce a dryland crop, you're able to water your crop with irrigation water. It's tremendous for these guys to see that, and it's sparked a level of optimism in agriculture that we probably haven't seen for quite a while.
Our current weather conditions are being compared to 1995, which was the last time we saw this amount of plentiful rainfall across the state. Since then, we have been in a slow decline of rain, and in 2002, that was one of the low points for us here in Colorado. While it takes several years for us to get into these types of drought conditions, it also takes a while for us to get out of it. The cooler and wetter weather pattern is what has helped us, and on areas along the western slope, they are already 3 inches above their rainfall totals for the year. In Douglas County, I'm Storm Station 7 meteorologist Kirsten Horne.